Today for Faces of HVAC, I guess you could call this episode 2. It's the second time we've done it. Um,
Oh,
we have a long-standing industry legend, I guess you could call him.
yeah,
Um,
in his own mind.
and yeah, exactly. Why don't you tell us your name, what company you're with, how long you've been there, and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, my name is Paul Sferrazza. Everybody calls me Wally, a stupid nickname I got back in high school, which was a long time ago. I work for FW Webb Company, and I've been here since '92.
Wow,
That would be 28 years.
28. I was trying to do the math quickly in my head. It's a long time.
Hmm. Yep.
And what's your role there?
I'm the HVAC product manager, so I'm handling obviously everything with HVAC, refrigeration,
Mhm.
and controls.
Cool. And how did you get into the HVAC market?
Uh, Back in '92, there was a company, Energy Control Systems, that I was friends with the owner, Steve Rush,
Mhm.
and he brought on the Bryant line, and he was looking for somebody to handle the purchasing and marketing. And he had tried it before with the salesman. It didn't work out too well, so he asked me to come on board and trained me his way. And so that's how it all started
Then
back
then
in '92.
28 years went by like a day.
Yeah, I used to have brown hair.
At least you have hair.
Yeah.
Um, what are a couple things you enjoy most about the industry?
Well, it's pretty cool seeing all the innovations that are coming through, and uh, so you always hate to buy something for your own house because in another month it's going to be outdated. But
Right.
it's always pretty exciting. Me not knowing anything really about the actual workings of these things, except a little bit to be dangerous, I guess.
Mhm.
But and then you meet a lot of pretty cool people. It's like I like going to the different trainings and seminars and ASHRAE and all that. You make a lot of friends just going through those things, and that's what I like probably the most.
Yeah, I always say that it's the HVAC industry is riddled with great people and hilarious ones. There's some absolute characters in our industry. Um, Now, you talked a little bit about innovation and all that sort of stuff. Where do you see the industry going in the next 10, 20 years? I mean, you may be retired, who knows, but
Who goes? I may be dead.
yeah,
20 years.
that's true. I didn't want to say it, you said it.
Yeah, I feel
Um,
like I am already.
yeah, yeah,
Geez, I guess mostly, that my son's into the solar thing, so I can see a lot more with the electric part, not so much the fossil fuel. I guess it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure that one out, but
mhm.
uh, God knows, again, I'm not a real technical guy, so I sort of sit back and just watch it all
Mhm.
and be amazed by everything.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so obviously, this video is during, if we look back on it, it's during this crazy coronavirus crisis thing, which is a huge crisis for really every industry. But outside of something like this, what do you see are some of the challenges in our industry that you have to face daily, or the biggest ones?
Um, I guess it's and it's probably an industry thing, is getting new people into the business. I guess we're a fairly large company, and it's you would think it'd be easy for us to get people to come work for us. It's a great company. They
Mhm.
have great benefits and everything, and it's still hard to find people. And I can imagine the contractors are having even a worse time
I hear it
because
all the time.
everybody just wants to play on the computer, I guess, or something.
Right,
And
right.
for
Yeah, I
me to
mean,
get onto this thing, I had to have a young kid show me how
yeah,
to do it.
we
So
had some difficulties. No one has to see that, though. No one will see that.
yeah,
Um, yeah, no, I totally agree. It's really hard to find good people. From what we do as a rep to a distributor. I hear from contractors all the time, finding good help. So
Yeah, and then you don't want them to be too good because then somebody's going to steal them from you.
right.
But
Yeah,
you need them to be capable.
right. Yeah. So on a personal level, what do you like to do in your free time?
Well, I love watching sports. I love horse racing, hitting the casino every once in a while,
Mm-hmm.
and then just going out to dinner with my wife and friends. We're not doing that a lot, so I seem to be saving money on just
I
about
know.
everything right now.
You just named 3 things that you can't participate in right now.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, but those are really I like to golf, but I don't get out there very often on that. But it's really
Yeah,
I love watching pro football. So
me too.
but the horse races, I got involved with horse racing. I bought horses back in the '80s, and I really enjoyed. Yeah, stupid investment. I recommend not doing it.
Yeah,
But I still have a love for watching and losing
right,
money.
right,
So
right. Yeah. Yeah, the Kentucky Derby would have been what a month.
that's the first weekend in May.
They're not going to do it, right?
No, they're pushing it out to the fall. Excuse me. Yeah, and we used to do the Preakness for 32 years. That's down in Baltimore the
Right.
2 weeks after.
Yeah.
And we had a long run with that. That was guys' weekend, but that's over too. So
Yeah. Cool. And then last question, if you could give one piece of advice to someone just starting or even just joining the HVAC industry, not just a kid, someone who's changing careers or anything, what would that be?
I found what I see is especially if you're younger, ask questions, but be interested. I think the older people want to, older people like myself, they want to share whatever knowledge they have, but we can tell if our chains being pulled too. So it's
Right.
show some real interest, like you really want to learn, and most people will give you all their knowledge that they can.
Yeah.
Um,
Good one.
I guess I wish I had done that when I was younger, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I
No,
was always a
that is a
smart
good
guy.
one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Good chatting with you, and I'll see you around once we can actually see each other, not virtually face to face.
All right, Evan. I
All right.
appreciate the call.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll talk to you
Bye-bye.
later.
See ya.